Hello.
We're just waiting for Zach. He didn't answer me, but I think he might answer.
Okay.
So if you're listening, if you're just tuning in, this is the beginning of the show. We can't edit it out, so sorry.
Excuse me, I just had my dinner.
I was hoping Zach would answer. Okay. You want to hear the intro I have planned?
Yeah. It was a slow jam, right?
Maybe he'll come in during it.
This version makes me want to cry. Oh, there's our tear.
A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I so soft in the
Get
middle?
the fuck out of here.
The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot at redemption. I don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard."
I don't like this.
This is the piano version of the track.
Can we please put on the actual track?
Honestly, I kind of into this, Zach. I feel like it's like, late in the night. I've personally had a real tough day, so this is like kind of soothing.
I'll tease the real one.
This freaking stinks on ice.
Whoa!
Yes.
That's just
Please give me a little bit more. Let's go. Come on. You gotta freaking let it play. That's not fair to me.
A man walks down the street.
You want to be on the show?
All right.
No.
You can always call you on the app.
Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard.
You don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard, baby.
The SEO show. The show where we look at who's that in the background?
That's Nick. I try to get him to join. He heard the cartoon graveyard comment. It's an inside joke. Like you didn't hear our intro. It's like the Paul Simon song.
Like
you can call me Betty, sort of. Baby, you can call me Al.
I love Mickey Mouse.
What?
I love Mickey Mouse.
No, Paul Simon.
So it's about cartoon.
Okay.
Oh no, that's
welcome to the SEO show. This is a show where we talk about. We look at YouTube search trends and we talk about them so that we can get organic traffic. It's not working. Just to put it out there right at the beginning, we're not getting any traffic on this concept.
We don't claim to be experts.
And we're not SEO experts.
You know what I just Googled?
What?
SEO show on YouTube. And you want to hear what it sounds like?
Someone else is already doing this concept?
No, check it out.
Marketing locals out there. What's up, all you vato ese, homie, marketing locals out there? Check this.
Marketing locos?
It's the no BS way of finding out what's working and what's not working online.
Oh, it's an election.
You hear that?
Yeah.
The hell is that?
Zach,
it's the SEO
this is
show
starting off really bad. There's a lot of noise pollution in everyone's rooms.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I mean, I don't have a room, so.
Can you go outside or something?
I mean.
You're gonna have to go outside. We can't have this.
You want to call me back? I mean.
What do you mean? We can go. I mean, you don't need to. We can tell you what the topics are, unless you want. Do you even have a computer to look at the topics?
Yeah, I'm on a computer right now.
Oh, okay.
Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, actually. Great.
So welcome to the SEO show. I'm Ryan.
Anna.
Zach.
We didn't get Evan this week, and frankly, he's not really paying off. As I said, we're not getting the track. Like, we invited him on because he's a he's an analytics and traffic expert, and I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing any results from him so far. No, JK. He said he was busy tonight.
I wonder if it's we've only had one up with him, really.
Yeah.
We recorded two, but only
but
one.
what's insane though is I'm trying like these crazy SEO hacks that I'm just making up on this fly, where I like took our whole audio from all these episodes and I turned it into a video, uploaded it to YouTube, had it auto translate it, downloaded the transcript, uploaded that to a Medium page so that anything we say is now, if we say it clearly enough, is transcribed by Google and then put on a web page. So that I thought that then everything we say is searchable, on the web. It's not getting any results. I'm not getting any hits. This is not. I don't understand it. I don't know. I guess I just don't know anything about SEO hacks.
Is that really like
these are
people doing
no?
that?
I mean, I made that up. The idea of doing that, but I thought it would maybe work. Nah, I guess
it seems like it would work.
I don't think that.
It's pretty.
I think I might be thinking of SEO in like maybe a sort of ancient way. Like I'm saying, like 10 years ago. Like I think it's gotten more like subtle, like gaming algorithms and stuff. I don't know.
Like actual code.
I don't really know. Anyway.
Have you ever read an SEO book?
Nah. I didn't, and Evan even told me before we started, he was like, I don't think this is going to work. You have to do a few of these other things. And I was like, no, we don't. So.
What other things?
What did he say?
He just said, like, hook into, like, one of these other services. Like, this, like, thing that, like, turbo fires your, like, SEO, like, stickiness or whatever. Like, I don't know.
You should do that.
Are these
yeah,
things
you have to pay for it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll see. If we really want to get serious about it, we'll see. Let's see how much it is. Because, like, yeah, it would be whatever.
I mean, we could potentially get rich off it, so it might be worth it.
True. This is, I mean...
It's just shot in the dark.
I mean, I'm not even trying to get rich. I'm just trying to, like, make a little bit of money.
I'm trying to become the king of content.
It's a little passive income.
What's that? What'd you say, Tree?
Passive income.
Exactly.
Oh, a side hustle.
Yeah, it's a little side hustle, a little drip.
Okay, so this is a show where we're going to look at the Google search results and we're going to talk about them, as best we can. Like, if we know anything about it. I'm looking at some of these top search results from today, and I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything. Let's just kick it off at the top.
I only saw
Juneteenth.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't. This is my first year hearing about this holiday.
What the fuck
How about
is
you guys?
Juneteenth?
I've heard of
Juneteenth
Juneteenth.
How long have you known about it?
Well, since I was a kid, I feel
My
like.
God.
What is Juneteenth?
Yeah, what is it?
Can we explain
Well, do you know? Can you just, if you claim you knew it, do you already knew that?
Yeah, because school.
Man, I don't, Zach, is it just me or do we not get taught that?
Wait, what is it?
History. So it commemorates the end of slavery.
Wow. That's crazy that I don't know that.
Yeah.
I always remember people talking about Juneteenth like Kwanzaa and just talking about how it's kind of like this blip of a holiday that's, I don't know how popular it is, but
seems like it should be a little bit more popular, but
I think it's going to have a real big pop off this year for sure. In the last few years, it's probably gained a lot of respect and momentum amongst.
Yeah, are you saying like over the last few years, you think it's getting more popular?
I would like to think so. Yeah. Especially this year because Black excellence.
I think that should be more.
AKA Jay-Z, huh?
I mean, the name itself is not doing the holiday any justice, in my opinion.
You think the holiday name needs to describe more of what it is?
I thought it was like some kind of like, like toothpaste or something.
To me, it seems like a pagan sort of thing or something like that.
Yeah, like it sounds foreign. Like I don't know. I would have never known. Like what is Juneteenth? I'm like I have no idea. but
let me keep reading a little bit of this USA Today, just like
Yeah,
the
I mean, the
top
fact
of
that there's an
what
article
it is.
explaining it means that we're not the only ones who didn't hear
yeah,
about
it's
it.
true.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally the title of the USA Today top hit on Google Trends. So, which got, let's see, how much was it? 500K. So, like it says, celebrated on June 19th, that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States across the country. The day is marked with events and parades. As a nation, we vow to never forget the millions of African Americans who suffered the evils of slavery, President Donald Trump said in a statement on Tuesday. Okay. Recognizing the holiday. That's great. All right. Together, we honor the unbreakable spirit and countless contributions of generations of African Americans to the story of American greatness. Today, we recommit ourselves to defending the self-evident truth boldly declared by our founding fathers that all people are created equally. That was Donald J. Trump. Isn't that his middle name, Jay?
Yeah, I don't know what his middle name actually is.
Whatever. Wait, when did the Carter's track drop?
What track?
The
Oh.
Carters. Oh no, that was a couple days ago. Never mind.
Yeah, today's Juneteenth.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I thought they dropped it on Juneteenth. I was like, damn, that's hot, but they didn't. That was a couple days ago.
Yeah, it should be a bigger holiday. It seems like a pretty big deal when we were like, fuck that.
I know, it's nuts. I wonder if it's trending right now because Donald Trump said those things.
Nah. I think it's the things you were saying. I think maybe it's growing in popularity.
It's more just like people wanting to
and
know
like
what
it should be more popular. I think that's basically people being like, I don't know.
How do people celebrate?
Oh, how do they celebrate?
All right.
Street fairs,
marches and parades. Yeah, like street fairs.
That's cool.
Man, the logo for this is like very like graphic. It's like this illustration of these two black hands like separating, and they have chains on them, and like the chains are.
Is that really like
and
the logo?
Juneteenth underneath it. It's I think it's like on Twitter. That's their banner.
Seems like that's like yeah, that's sort of like it's like the Christmas tree of Juneteenth. It's like hands breaking chains.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
I'm saying everybody does their own iteration. Maybe. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple so far. Is I guess what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. You want to go on to the next thing?
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth.
Do you guys have you guys been watching any soccer? The World Cup is all over this fucking shit.
The World Cup. I just heard that. I just heard about that it was going on. Actually, I was at the 7-Eleven and they put out Mexican flags at the checkout counter because they want to capitalize on this moment.
I mean,
I guess Mexico's in the finals, right? Or they're at least going to be one of the top two.
Is that what's going on?
No, it literally just started.
Oh, what?
It just started.
He said
the first round. Mexico beat Germany, which is like a big deal because Germany's one of the best teams, and Mexico's kind of like, they're all right, but it's still the first round. I mean, all the teams are still in it.
Colombia versus Japan to a 500,000.
Yeah, I guess
is the second. Yeah.
I guess Japan scored the winning goal, and I guess that's an upset. I'm not really sure of the rankings of like who's the really good team or whatever. The U.S. didn't even make it because we fucking suck.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it located this year?
In Russia.
So you're telling me that this 7-Eleven guy misinformed me?
I mean, there was a first round game that took place on Monday, and I believe, Mexico beat Germany 1-0, I think.
Oh, so won one game.
Yeah, so basically, it's a big deal because like Germany's supposed to be like one of the best teams.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of football or soccer, as we know, that will be going on the next couple of weeks. So keep your head up and keep your arch down because you want to get into the corner of the net.
Do you know
I honestly, I mean, wait, didn't this kick off like a couple days ago, like through the weekend, like on
It
Sunday?
started on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, because I remember seeing like stuff at bars and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the way I feel about this whole thing is like kind of like the royal wedding, where it's like, man, I wish I was into that, so I can like, you know, forget about everything and just like have an outlet, because it's like probably really fun to go into any bar during this weekend, and everyone's like having a party. It's kind of great. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, you really have to like soccer. It's a real acquired taste to watch. I don't really watch soccer, but I do watch the World Cup because it is like the best players from all over the world. So I feel like it's like the Olympics, I guess, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I went to one sporting event like game at a bar before, and it was like that Mayweather fight or whatever, like a year ago.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. People were like, it was like a real wild crowd in there.
Yeah.
It was like a crazy energy, and I imagine this is what it's like.
I don't think it's that quite that much, but once it gets
Really?
down to the finals, yeah. But the thing is, like, it sucks because the U.S. isn't even in it, so like we can't even get riled up about our country like winning maybe
True.
one game, like because we never do that well.
Does Mexico have a chance?
Oh yeah, they definitely do. But
I'd root for Mexico. You
yeah,
know?
I actually said that. I was like, I think I'll refer. I usually
when they put the flags out, you know what? I'll take one. No, I didn't get one, but
Mexico.
I might.
I usually root for
Go
kind of
further.
just like a random like African country. After the U.S. gets punched out, I think I'm gonna pull for Morocco. That's gonna be my country. They already lost a game.
Oh shit. Yeah, the next few, I mean, the top 5 spots, other than that Juneteenth spot, it was all like who's playing who. So
Right.
number 3 is Russia versus Egypt. Number 4, Poland versus Senegal. And 5, Dodgers versus Cubs.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It's all sports.
That's not the World Cup. But it's all sports, yeah, man.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about like soccer teams that were playing each other, and then I was like, what the?
No, yeah.
Okay.
So basically 2 through 4 are all World Cup.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, and then 5 is just Dodgers versus Cubs.
That's cool. Egypt's in there. You think they're going to use some of that pyramid power?
I really freaking hope so.
You know what I'm talking about, Zach? Shout out to our old episode about the pyramid conspiracies.
I try to block that out of my memory. I'm trying to go back.
Why?
I'm trying to go back into the dark.
They're giant Tesla coils.
I don't know. It kind of changed. I wish I could go back, but I just don't think I can.
Yeah, you took the red pill or something.
Speaking of the red pill, we actually talked about this this specific individual on Music Monday yesterday, and it's actually in the news from yesterday. Trippie Redd. Remember we talked about this guy? We played one of his songs.
Yeah.
Looks like I got a title here. We actually talked. It was yesterday, and we talked about him coincidentally yesterday. Trippie Redd released from jail following assault arrest. And the song that we listened to yesterday was called, Ryan, do you remember what it was called?
Real People, I Kill People or something. Yeah.
So, what does that really tell you?
Is that actually in the top? That's like trending on Google?
On Google, yeah. It's number 20 from... Yeah, it's from Monday.
Yeah, the whole...
No. Oh, yeah. It's actually 19 for me for some reason. So,
I don't know. I just wanted to mention that was kind of a coincidence that we talked about it. And more hip-hop fucking beef and violence. Like, what is going on here, guys?
Yeah, it's really bad. I just found out that, like, XXXTentacion's killer was like fans like figured out who it was based on like the guy's post on Instagram and just like on social, and he was being like very dumb and very like open about it. Like he DM'd somebody, I finally killed him. He like obviously take a screenshot of that baby.
Oh.
He like went and had a burger or something, and the pistol or whatever was like in the shot. It was like down the street. It was like all kinds of stupid stuff.
Wait.
But the cops aren't doing anything about it.
Can you explain what happened? Because I actually didn't know about this shooting.
He was ex-temptation. He was shopping for a motorcycle. He got out.
Is that how you say his name for real?
I think so. Yeah, from what I've heard.
Sounds right.
I've never said it out loud too until yesterday
People
when I was
sometimes say XXX, but
I would say Extenacion.
Yeah, he was a bad boy. He was a bad guy.
He looks kind of scary.
He's only 20 years old. He like beat his girlfriend up like way worse than fucking Rihanna's situation. Like, I was on social and like just people kind of like talking about how can people defend this guy because she was pregnant, like a couple months pregnant or whatever. Then he went to jail for it, and then he beat up a guy in jail because he was gay and all of this.
Yeah, no, I read like a bunch of paragraphs of all the stuff he did, and it's like he was a pretty bad dude.
Yeah, but like Bad Baby and like
Logan Paul said something about him on Insta.
Danielle Bergoli, all the Bad Babies are coming out and being like he was changing.
Yeah,
like he was so sorry, which is like maybe.
Yeah.
His last post on his Instagram was like getting ready to do a charity or something, and he was doing charities with his mom. So like he was maybe trying to turn a new leaf or something, like, you know, trying to stay off drugs and all this stuff is what, you know, people were saying. Like, I don't know, you know, like he was definitely very young and I don't know, but it's just like a lot of beef. There's like, I don't know, there's a whole 6ix9ine shooting too, like I think in downtown Brooklyn or something.
Yeah, that was trending too.
Yeah, so it's like all
yesterday, 10 million searches.
All these face tap boys are like really mad about something right now.
Is it Florida?
He was shot in Florida, but 6ix9ine was here with this other guy that I forget, and then yeah, I don't know, and so that's what it was.
A lot of cool hair though.
Yeah, I will say that.
Yeah, he's definitely had a cool look. He's like he was definitely a cute sad boy. Really sucks. It's too bad, but at the same time, like as somebody put it, that was like his post on social was like I have zero tolerance for people that are like, you know, abusers. He was a pretty bad abuser, so I don't know. This question comes up a lot. Is it the art, or do you choose the art or the human? And like, it's just hard, you know.
Yeah, I would say choose the. I mean, I guess I would say like, yeah, it's really hard to forgive him. If you really like, I don't want to even like say the things. You can easily go read all the things about like what he did. But once you read it, you're like, yeah, you stop feeling bad for him for a second. Like, it's some bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's some stuff that's like, this guy, like, he was a really bad person. Not saying he couldn't change, but like, I don't think it was that long ago, like, that he was doing these things. Like, he's changing. It's like these, I don't know, you know. But like, not saying he deserved to die, not that. But before he died, didn't like Spotify like ban his album or something?
Yeah, that was the last time he was in the news, like real big. Yeah.
And like, I mean, he did some really bad stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was Monday's top number one. It had 10 million plus views or searches. I mean, so I don't know. Do you guys want to jump back to number 6, this Drake news or whatever?
Drake hit a damn child and still dodged a bullet.
What is this story about?
Is that when he had the diss track on him, and in that diss track it said he had a secret child. Yeah. So I guess that's like, oh, it's true.
Why? Because this video was so good? Because it was actually pretty good. Did you watch the new Drake video?
No.
Oh yeah, it was from Degrassi. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a pretty
he got all the
idea.
Degrassi cast.
He shot the guy that shot him. Remember?
Rick.
I don't know.
He shot Rick.
Yeah, he shot Rick.
Wait, he shot Rick? in the video?
Yeah.
I watched the video and somehow I missed that. I saw Rick.
Because not gun violence, but basically he gets chased down by a bunch of people.
They beat his ass.
That
They
is implied.
They beat his ass.
Hell yeah.
Assumed.
Good for Jimmy.
I was like, wow, it's Rick.
It was fun to see that Vampire Diaries girl next to him being there. That was really weird. I totally forgot she was in Degrassi.
Do you guys know a gentleman by the name of Big Cass?
Who that?
No.
Oh, is this a wrestler?
Well, today WWE releases their new wrestler, Big Cass. William.
I see that in the news.
WWE has come to terms to release of William Morrissey, aka Big Cass. The pro wrestling promotion said in a very brief statement. The former Colin Cassidy. Wait. Okay, this looks like it's just getting into Hold on. The release comes 2 days after Cass wrestled his last match at the company's Money in the Bank pay-per-view event, losing to favorite Daniel Bryan. It was Cass's first major program in the company after an injury. What the fuck? Is this already a wrestler?
Who is this guy?
Is this already a wrestler?
Zach, I'm hearing a lot of beard rubbing from your microphone.
Is that beard rubbing?
That's not beard rubbing.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it.
That's funny.
I thought this was like a new wrestler that just came out, but I guess maybe he's already been around.
No, this is like something about like he like sexually assaulted or raped somebody.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
That's what I was seeing.
I didn't see that.
That's what I was skimming. I was skimming.
Okay, well, I had no idea.
After 7 years with the WWE, 7 years with company,
Yeah, do you want to
Big
get
Cass
us
released from contract. Has released Big Cass. Reports backstage.
I thought they just released him like they just made the character and he's like a new guy on campus. Like I didn't know they just they just fired him. They just fucking say that.
This is the news. This isn't ever they don't ever report
like
the new
picture.
WWE. Like I thought I was looking for something fun. Jesus.
Yeah, I know that you're trying to do that, but then I was like, oh no.
Jeez.
Wait,
there's nothing good in here.
That's the problem with the SEO show. It's only bad news.
This is terrible.
I know, right?
I'm looking for anything good. I looked on fucking Twitter.
Yesterday's the crazy thing about that shooting yesterday, Extension, is that the trending search was rapper shot, not like his name.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
And it 10 million searches. Well, it's because he has it's hard to spell that name, and nobody really knew. He wasn't really that big yet. I mean, he kind of was. He's pretty big.
I think Kanye or a few really big people called him out.
I'm just saying he was about to pop, or he was still underground in a weird way. Because of his reputation, and I don't know, it was weird. I didn't really listen to a lot of his music. I listened to his album once, I think, when it came out.
Yeah.
The newest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marines versus Yankees. Yeah.
You guys see any fun news?
All the good news is just sports news, and we don't give a fuck.
There's literally nothing good in here. I freaking searched it.
How about Anna Faris? Keeps comfy and cool gray dress with fetching coffee beauty.
What? Where do you see that?
Daily Mail. That could always give us some good news.
You see Anna Faris?
Yeah. From number 11, 50.
On what day?
Number 12 today.
Today?
Yeah. Number 12 today. Headline is Anna Faris keeps comfy in a cool gray dress while fetching coffee with Bo.
Man, I don't have that.
Barrett in Italy.
What the heck? How come we have different results?
Well, that's because the other part of that is she's no longer dating Chris Pratt, and he seems pretty beat up about it.
Oh, is that why this is
That's
important?
why this is important. This is a celebrity breakup. This is another hot topic in the SEO show.
Yeah,
True.
dude.
Relationships.
Fuck,
Tragedy and
freaking
celebrity breakup is what we
cruelty.
mainly cover.
Well, tragedy and tragedy, really. I mean,
Just
different
tragedy.
Wow.
What about?
Yeah. The art of cruelty. It's fucking real. It's crazy. Mississippi State baseball. Well, it's like death, breakups, and baseball.
Yeah. True.
That's all this is.
Yeah, it's a lot of sports. I forgot about that. I kind of like just tune out the sports.
Yeah, I know, but we're really getting to the nut of the matter. It's like, this is all people care about.
Well, I'll
Which
tell
makes
you.
us kind of really bad at the show because we don't care about any of these topics. Like the most important, like most trendy topics, we don't really ever know that much about them.
You guys like
Do
martinis?
you want to talk? Why is that?
Well, today is
trending?
National Martini Day. Grab an olive, grab a little vodka, get a shake, and pour it in. Because today is the day to enjoy it. Like it dirty.
Did you search good news?
I'm looking at Twitter trending.
Oh, nice.
Not much else. That was kind of the highlight.
Dang.
I don't know, I've only had
three.
maybe 2 martinis in my life, and I'm not really a fan.
Nah, I like the glass. I like the cup. Like the way it looks.
It's
a
fancy way to drink.
The martini was one of the first alcoholic beverages that I purchased in the Big Apple.
Wow.
When I was an intern.
Did you feel like that was what you needed to buy when you moved there?
Guess what I ordered? Yeah.
Extra dirty.
No. Yeah, actually, I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah.
And so I said, yeah, extra dirty. I got a Manhattan. Isn't that a martini?
No, a Manhattan is not a martini, I don't think.
No, hold on.
A Manhattan's like a
Cosmopolitan.
bourbon.
I think I got a Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
Oh, a Cosmo.
Yes,
I think that's a
because
martini.
it was my limited knowledge of Sex in the City. I was like, what do people do here?
Yeah.
You're trying to
it was,
fit in.
You walk into a bar, they're like,
here's
what are you
why.
having, miss? You're like, I'll have a Cosmopolitan.
It was my first drinks with coworkers as an intern in this Big Apple.
That's funny.
So it was all kinds of fucked up. And I hated it. I had, how I just don't like, I'm a pretty picky eater. Well, I found out that martinis are made out of olives, and I did not like it. And I had...
And you got extra dirty.
And I had to, really play it off. And I got, drunk off of 2 sips. It was wild.
Yeah, those are
really bad.
Those are strong drinks.
Really strong. Yeah, that's all I know about. I don't ever get those. Maybe for that reason.
Yeah, I mean, I would, if someone offered me a martini, I would say yes, but I would never make one of my own or order one. My roommate makes them every once in a while.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, but he just wants to
roommate.
be fancy. But I mean, it is a lot of alcohol too, so I guess you're just trying to get drunk.
Is that a drink to get drunk?
I would say so. I mean, you definitely get a buzz off a martini for sure.
Teeny.
Uh,
All right.
Did you guys see that? I know we don't really want to talk about Donald J.
Glover?
What's up,
Did you hear? Yeah. Did you hear about the Space Force?
Yeah.
No, is that a show?
That's so weird. It's like he has nothing else to do. What is he doing?
I don't think
It's because he. So I don't really know the details. Do you know the details, Tree?
I don't. I just know that he was like, "Hey,
guys,
guys."
Let me just read.
It's like
this.
something about traffic.
Let me just read I'll read this paragraph, and this will maybe help orient us.
Okay.
Let's get this orientation correct because I am all out of whack.
Okay, so this is what Google links me to, because I was kind of wondering about this. I've saw people tweeting "Oh, Space Force," basically making fun of the idea. So I don't know,
Making fun
President
of our boy Trump.
Yeah, the headline: President Trump makes the news at Space Council meeting by going off script. For its third meeting, the National Space Council chose the White House as its venue. This allowed President Trump to stop by the meeting to sign a policy document on space traffic management and also to share a few thoughts. This event was supposed to focus on the relatively sedate topic of space debris. But the freewheeling president had a few other ideas, other ideas. Among his remarks, Trump declared that he was pressing ahead with the creation of a space force to become the sixth branch of the military. Additionally, he mused about the high cost of rockets built by Boeing and Lockheed Martin and suggested they should not work together because the pricing only goes up. All right, so he's just like talking about it. We're going to have an Air Force and we're going to have a Space Force, separate but equal, Trump said. It's going to be something so important. General Dunford, I would carry out that assignment.
I bet he's going to try to put a Trump mobile up there.
He wants to seem like he's like pushing into the future. It's like real arbitrary.
Yeah, you know what my first thought about that news is like, why is he concerned with space traffic when he can't even figure out like internet traffic?
Nah.
Like it makes no sense. Like he just like figured that the internet is just so fucked up and he has no idea how to understand it or like how to fix it, that he needs to go to the next thing that seems like distant enough to seem like he's breaking ground or something. I don't know. It's so dumb.
I mean, I could see why eventually we would need a space force.
He's got bigger fish to fry.
I could see why eventually it might become an issue.
I wonder if he's trying to cock block Elon.
He's trying to ride Elon
with the space trash.
I think he's trying to spray some of Elon's space hype Musk on himself. Like Elon thinks he's so cool as Tesla. How about military space force? That sounds like what's cooler.
Oh, he's encroaching.
I think that he's basically. I just think he wants people to get really hyped to like go to war. I don't know, and like I'd say that his crowd, which is like the baby boomers and like people who are like of that like mindset,
Yeah.
They really want the Jetsons to be real, and they're kind of mad that it's not. And so I think he's really kind of selling on like the really classic like Americana 60s version of the future to be like, finally, Space Force. What do you think about that?
I mean, all I know is I hate the boomers. I mean, the hate is a strong word, but man,
frick the boomers.
I don't know. Do the boomers really like the Jetsons? I feel like they don't like.
I think that they're like basically the sentiment is like, why don't we have flying cars yet? It's like finally Donald's gonna bring us there.
I think they hate it. They hate progress in any kind.
Nah, I think that they just want like the utopia that they were promised like back when they were kids.
Like the quaint version, not the real
intricate
version.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Jetsons still had like 50s social dynamics. They don't want like social progress, but they do want flying cars and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Who doesn't want a flying car?
Exactly, true.
I'll take two.
But I would say like the Space Force is basically just like the facade of like the future. It's like it sounds future-y, but like what for? We're not in space fighting.
Did you guys
question?
Did you guys see that movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
I was into it.
I just watched it. I was like, holy shit, this rules.
It was like I was honestly.
You really liked it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Bad. It was bad, but for the bar that a theater movie, usually gives you, I'd rate it like on the higher end just for entertainment's sake. It was just like really fun to see. I don't know, like wasn't it? Didn't take place in like Cleveland, Ohio, or Columbus?
Oh yeah,
Ohio,
it was in Columbus. Yeah, your hometown.
So that was really fun.
That was in your stomp.
I'm from there, and then.
Did you recognize anywhere? Did you recognize?
I recognized it. Yeah, a little bit. Actually,
you actually
no,
did?
Not at all. No, not at all. Because like
I was wondering if they would put some like real random town in there somewhere.
I wonder if I watch it again, if I would. Maybe one of those scenes that you kind of have to like, where's Waldo? But yeah, I don't know. And then like the whole racing parts, like with just like all. Honestly, like I'm a sucker for like X-Men and stuff, just because you get to see everybody's superpowers and the way that everybody is like what they look like. And this was kind of like that, where everybody that was racing had like a completely different avatar, and that was like really fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was a kid movie.
Yeah, it was Steven Spielberg, you know.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right.
I think Steven did pull it off. I read the book too, because everybody, whenever, you know, because I've been into VR for a while, and anytime I would talk to VR to anybody, they'd be like, "Oh, have you read Ready Player One?" And I'd be like, "No, I haven't." And it got so annoying saying no that I just finally read it.
That's funny.
And it was fine. It gets I don't know. I listened to it if that makes. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really want to read it that bad, but
yeah,
it was good. I mean, I just think it's really stupid that the way that they like won the game was like learning, like being having like a nerd level knowledge of like 80s movies, like back to like having like an encyclopedic knowledge of Back to the Future or like John Hughes movies.
It was such a circle jerk.
Oh yeah, it was for sure.
It's basically like annoying. It was annoying, and everybody. This is what everyone's agree with it. Is like it's basically like the nerd future, and it's annoying that this is in the year 2045, and people are still obsessing over like these John Hughes movies that are like like really sexist, just because like they need to find this egg to like win the game, and so they have to like study this guy's brain who like grew up and nerded out in the 80s and 70s.
Yeah, it was certainly. I almost forgot. Honestly, I like erased that from my mind that I hated that so much, because it was definitely like archetypal. You know, it was definitely a movie.
It's like the nerd textbook nerd,
the nerdy little white kid. You know, that is just really into video games or whatever. That's 100% who's for. So that was annoying, and mostly just because like the basically the I don't know, the warlock of the whole game or whatever, the creator, he was the outward embodiment of like what that nerdy kid would be if he grew up.
Yeah.
So just like he was super awkward and shy and just like only cared about his video game. So he was just like holy in that sense.
It was basically like sort of like a Mark Zuckerberg type.
Yeah, exactly.
But then like he never really but unlike Mark Zuckerberg, he never made an effort to like become PR and like take lessons about how to speak well.
But also he was, it was like a nice guy, not an evil guy.
No, but it was like kind of like the software engineer, like super like no social skills, but like hyper like smart, and so people, it's like the worship of that sort of thing, which is like we've like done with Silicon Valley for like the last decade or so. Code.
Worship is the right word, because like everything about how granular the knowledge needed to be to win this game was certainly a level of worship.
Yeah, you have to go backwards in that game to get to the secret thing, and then you do that.
Yeah, it was pretty cheesy. But it was fun to watch. I think
it was really Steven Spielberg made it entertaining.
Totally separate from the storyline. The storyline, I'd give it like a poop emoji, and then the actual like spectacle of watching it, I'd probably give that a rat.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was like the visuals for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Zach? Did you like the story?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really well done. I enjoyed the characters, the development. I'm a sucker for a love story, so yeah, I loved it.
You like the love story? That girl's kind of cheesy. Wait, oh yeah, she had that
she had that scar, and they were like, it makes her so ugly. Yeah, but it's like
she was still really hot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking waiting.
Let me tell you, in the book, the main character was supposed to be kind of fat, or like really fat. I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah, like so outside the video game world, he was supposed to be like not in shape.
I have to say.
Oh, the boy.
Oh, he was supposed to be kind of fat.
Yeah, they made him like nerdy, but they didn't make.
He was not very nerdy. He was very good looking.
He was like a hunk,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
That was another thing that I was like, ooh, okay.
That's not cool.
Well,
But-
it was a good movie. I definitely recommend checking it out.
Ready Player One.
But
it's not really trending.
Yeah, no, it's not trending. But I wanted to bring that up.
This is sort of like the after show. Like there's no other good news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
talk
got.
Is this
more
show?
about-
Is this?
I got to drop off here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Same.
Yeah,
I
I got to take a shower.
I mean, that was like
I've
about
been
an hour.
both me and Anna had pretty busy days, so sorry.
Yeah.
I
Excuse
kinda
me,
did.
Sheree. I meant.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I had a I had a bad day. I mean, not a bad day, just a very hectic day.
Yeah, I was just busy,
So.
but
I don't know.
we did it.
Yeah, you guys, we pulled through. Actually, we've been
Yeah,
really
this is
consistent
good.
with this.
I mean, this is a good. Yeah, I had to get you guys to it.
Yeah, you did.
This is about 3 or 4 hours later than we were trying to get to it.
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah,
for
but I
me,
was down.
it's got to be earlier. I mean, it's just got to be. I know I'm on freaking East Coast time, but like, really, these next couple.
What time is good for you?
It's just not this week is really tough for me. I'm very, very busy. So I didn't really want to do this, to be honest, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to everyday bro it,
yeah.
I think it's good we did it. We kept it relatively short, under an hour. I'm like in the middle of throwing this like giant party, and like I'm like dead inside. So,
Yeah, well,
we did it. So I'm pretty happy about that.
I've been dead inside since 2014. So.
Oh, what happened?
I've been coming back alive inside.
Really? That's great.
Well, not really.
Anyways, rate us in the Apple
I just wanted to
Store.
maybe say. Imagine
Give us
it.
a rating. Let us know what you think. Please, if you want to be on the show, let us know. Like us, favorite the podcast, and reach out to us on social. We'd love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tree, you gonna start a show on your channel?
I honestly don't have time.
What do you mean? This doesn't really
What
take
about
that much
Branches
time.
of Tree?
Really, it's just like cognitive load. I'm like doing a lot of work things, a lot of artwork things. So I don't know. I feel like I like dipping into you guys' shows. If I have something, it'll probably be one-off. Like sometimes I just get in the mood. I'm honestly just trying to get myself to post on my Instagram. I haven't posted in so long. I'm just so disinterested in like a lot of this stuff. But I like conversations more than anything. So that's why I do these. But that's why I don't usually post my own stuff.
All right, y'all. I got a piece.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye. Wait, should I play the theme song?
Yeah.
All right, hold on here. Should I put the piano one on?
Sure.
I don't really.
The piano one sucks, and I think everybody.
Oh, I thought you left. That's why I was like gonna put it on. I didn't think it mattered. Yeah, right.
I love how much you hate it. All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. See you later, all you cartoons and Cartoon Graveyard.